This is the Broke But Cultured podcast.
Yes, the brokest podcast on the internet, but
we can pronounce words like Louis Vuitton.
And we serve our bitches quinoa.
Dun 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 dun, thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Dun, dun. And if you threw a party, see, most people don't know that part. You'd invite everyone you knew. And you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Dun, 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 dun. Which Golden Girl were you?
I had to pick one?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be Dorothy, but I'm not Dorothy. And I'm definitely not Blanche. So I probably would be like Rose.
You're a Rose.
I'm a Rose.
You're a Rose.
I'm an extremely friendly person.
You're an extremely friendly person.
Actually. Yo, apparently not. Well, my face isn't friendly at all. Because I got in a Lyft today, and the driver and the other line passenger thought I was going to beat them up. Because I came out the house.
You just gonna put the paws on them?
Yeah, I got in the car and I was like, hey, how y'all doing? And it was like, don't be out here and talking about some, hey, how y'all doing? I'm like, what you mean? Like, why can I talk about, hey, how y'all doing? They were like, no, you came out the house looking like you was gonna beat us up. And I was just like, really?
It's because you're a lesbian. That's why.
Or because I have resting bitch face like a mug.
That's true.
A lot of people say I look mean. I'm like, I'm fine.
You know what? When we were in college together and I didn't talk to you, the reason I decided not to talk to you because it was a decision was because you look mean. I was like, every time I saw you, like, yo, that bitch looks so mean all the fucking time. Like, what is her problem?
I'm so nice.
but then we met and it turns out you're actually a gentle soul.
I'm so friendly.
You're so friendly. You're one of the friendliest people I know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys.
What up? Welcome to another episode of Broke But Culture. Slime and Slimettes.
Slime and Slimettes.
One of your hostesses with the mostesses, the incomparable KD. What up, famous bones?
It's still Black History Bones.
Black History Bones? I feel like that's an exhibit. Black History Bones.
I just took that to a dark place.
I'm like, what y'all trying to say? Like, whose bones are these? Shut it down. Shut it down.
Oh, no. I'm Black History Bones because it's still Black History Month, and we out here celebrating. Shout out to Black Panther, who shut Black History down. Breaking records.
So I want to let you niggas know that the majority of this episode is going to be about Black Panther. We will get into a couple of our main topics, but the main topic is definitely Black Panther. So, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But
no. Okay. So, I thought about this, right? Why spoil Black Panther for the people who may not been able to afford to go? Couldn't get tickets because that shit was sold out if you didn't, like, buy them ahead of time. Or, like, you know, those who's just, like, mostly broke niggas that couldn't go see it.
It's fine. But it's going to be a spoiler alert. How are we going to talk about it unless we talk about what happened in the movie?
So are we breaking it down part by part?
We're not going to break it down part by part, but we're going to say, like, what we liked about it.
Of course,
and that might contain spoilers.
All right.
Not intentionally. Like, we're not going to tell you, like, straight up. Like, we got the script and we just going to read it. Sorry, snooze, you lose. Like, no, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like, hey, this is what they could have did better. So, I mean, I don't know.
Dang, you...
Like, spoilers don't really exist in my mind. Like, I'm the only person that doesn't care if you spoil something for me. Because the way you say it isn't the way I'm going to interpret it when I watch it.
You know what? You're right. And I also don't care about spoilers, but that's mostly because I'll read the plot line anyway and see what I'm getting into and see whether I'm going to be into it or not because I ain't trying to waste my time.
Like, I'm the motherfucker that watches, like, the American Crime Story, the Gianni Versace one. Mm-hmm. While I'm watching it, I'm sitting there on Wikipedia, like, reading about Andrew Cunanan and Gianni Versace and everyone.
No, I'll read the actual, like, story and what happened in the actual show.
Yeah, like, I need to know this because this is dramatized. He did not come back from the dead and tell you that he did all this bullshit. So.
Yo! So, can we talk about that for a moment?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, Andrew Cunanan.
Cunanan? Yeah.
Cunanan.
I call him Cunanan.
Cunningham.
That sounds caring. sounds like Conan the Barbarian.
But so this nigga was wild. My favorite part about this whole situation, or this whole show rather, is the fact that he's so sadistic. And I didn't realize that, you know, the only thing he did to Gianni was shoot him. Like, that wasn't even the wildest shit that he did. Like, he was... So, one part, we'll spoil this, because if you're not watching it, then you're just not going to watch it.
Or if you don't know about this, where have you been? Like,
yeah.
It's a real story.
Yeah.
Don't be one of them niggas that didn't know Biggie died at the end of Notorious. Don't be that guy.
I just found out that there was an alternate ending to...
Notorious?
What's the alternate? Not Notorious. All Eyes on Me, where Tupac lives.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't die at the end. He lives.
Yo. Let me see it. I never even watched all.
Neither did I.
I don't want them to ruin him.
Not just that. You know, we know what happened. He died at the end, but this time he doesn't die. What happens?
He went to Cuba.
Where are they? He went
to Cuba with Asada Shakur.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
out there.
I'm pretty sure they just didn't finish telling his story. But then, if you're not going to finish telling his story, then why tell the story? If it's a biography and that nigga died.
Like I said in earlier episodes of this, we had Tupac Resurrection narrated by Tupac.
Narrated by... This is something that Tupac put out. Like...
Yeah.
Like, well, he...
Because he's alive and well.
Because he's... we gonna put Tupac on the line real quick.
Right. Shout out to Tupac. Kendrick Lamar got him on that album.
Yo, Kendrick Lamar knows where Tupac is.
He does. They said that was like a lost interview from Germany. Like it was a German interview.
From Tupac?
From Tupac. Yeah, the excerpts that were
yeah.
On Butterfly. They said that was a
Kendrick Lamar.
Tupac. He called him. He had a meeting with him. Kendrick Lamar is too black not to know where Tupac is.
Yo, there are certain people in this world that know where Tupac is. I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar is one of them.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell us though.
He's not gonna tell us. That's fine. He swore a blood oath. Back to Gianni Versace, and more so Andrew Cunanan. So, in one part of the show, right, this man, he likes to duct tape people's faces and then, like, kill them. So, completely blind them and then take away all of their possible, like, air. And at first it's supposed to be like a little sick game because, you know, niggas. So he did it to like rich white men because rich white men love to like not have control. That's why they're into like, you know, pegging and shit like that. If you guys didn't know, rich white men love to get pegged and love to feel out of complete control. Mm-hmm. They're very sadistic in that way. Fucking weirdos. Anyway, so he was with this one guy who was famous for doing some shit or another. Y'all can research it yourselves. He taped his whole face and then he stabbed him to death. And I was like, dag, if I could kill someone, that's an idea.
That's real. It's not like a dominance thing though.
Yeah. It's like you're taking complete control. At one point he was like submit. Just submit. And the guy kept on fighting. He was like, just submit, and he calmed down, and then he stabbed him. Yo.
He did it to all of them, right? Except for Gianni?
Except for Gianni. No, he beat one guy to death in front of his boyfriend. Well, his wanted-to-be boyfriend.
And I think they were both his ex-lovers. One was his lover at the time. And then those two guys, according to American Crime Story, were involved with each other. And they just thought Andrew was like a weirdo.
But he was.
Which, I mean...
He was a con artist. He was he was out here giving the world everything he had in all different types of lies.
Hell of a personality. Lee Miglin. Yeah, that's the guy he killed.
Miglin. There we go. That was the rich guy. The tycoon. Yeah, who had the wife that didn't know he was kind of gay. Didn't know he was kind of gay, and also was like, you know, we ain't have sex in years, so, you know.
His son's an actor. Lee Miglin's son.
Is he?
I think he was in Armageddon.
Armageddon. I cried at the end of Armageddon.
Duke Miglin.
Duke Miglin. That's a name.
That is a name. It sounds...
What would you name your first child?
I should say Duke Miglin. I don't know. It has to be something really significant to me.
Would it be Kelly? That's the family name.
No, that's what happened to me. have I ever told you the story of how I was named?
No.
Check this out. So my mom thought she was having a boy the entire time. So when I was born, guess what? I got a vagina. So she had a whole bunch of boy names picked out. She didn't have a name for me. So my dad was like, why don't you just name her Kelly? And she was like, okay. So she named me Kelly, but she spelled it differently. Because my mom's name is Kelly too. But she spells her name differently.
Are you little Kelly?
I'm little. People used to call me Little Kelly. My family, Little Kelly. Or most of my relatives call me KK. So they know who I'm talking to, who they're talking to.
I'm gonna start calling
you. If you just say Kelly in a room, both of us are gonna turn around like, who, what?
I'm gonna start calling you Little Kelly.
Little Kelly. People call me Little Kelly. KK. K. And my dad has a bunch of. My dad calls me by my middle name.
What's your? You want to tell the world your middle name?
That's for me to know. I need to find out. Maybe if we become.
I know your middle name, but I'm not gonna tell anybody because that's disrespectful, and people won't look you up and steal your credit cards.
Right. Don't. You're not gonna get too far with that. This is broke with culture.
Facts.
It's fact though. Like, we're not playing. Like, this is real. Like.
So, okay, onward.
So, if you don't watch American Crime Story, check it out. They did O.J. Simpson the first season, and now they're doing the Gianni Versace murder. Did you know that his house was converted into a hotel?
Who? Gianni Versace? People live in a dead man house?
Yeah. So, one of my homies actually went. So, he was telling me that you have to stay or you have to be there for drinks. Like, you can't be like an onlooker, like a hangers-on. Like,
okay.
You have to be doing something in there.
Okay.
So he was like, him and his friends went for drinks when he went to Miami. So he said it was really nice. And he didn't know that Donatella Versace was in a room. Like, he was looking at her. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, this like looks familiar. And it was actually Donatella Versace. Like,
yo, right, I'm going to Miami for my birthday.
I think it's like $700 a night to stay there.
I'm not staying there. Fuck
everything,
that.
Everything in the hotel is Versace. What you mean?
I'm not staying
Medusa
there.
head on me like I'm Illuminati. Yo, that's low-key my favorite Migos song. Versace. People forget that's a Migos song.
No, I don't forget it's a Migos song. And that song is amazing. But my favorite Migos song is, what's...
Stir Fry?
No. Fuck Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie is a really good song.
Second probably be Hot Boy. I like Hot Boy a lot.
Ooh, no. You know what song I like a lot? Something to...
Pipe It Up?
Pipe It Up.
Pipe It Up, Pipe It Up, Pipe It Up.
Mm-hmm. Pipe It Up might be my favorite Migos song.
You know who did a good remix of Versace? And I have to give him credit?
Drake.
Tyga has a good Versace remix.
Boo.
You haven't heard Tyga's remix of Versace? Well, listen to it.
I don't seek out Tyga.
I don't seek out Tyga either, but I stumbled upon it and I was like, yo, this is actually pretty good.
Tyga Kelly favorite rapper.
Versace, Picasso, Basquiat, I'm cocky. He was rolling with it.
Look at her.
He was rolling.
Rapping.
Shout out to Tyga. Remember that Lime and the Coconut and Mix It All Up song?
Yes.
Isn't he related to Travis McCoy from the Gym Class Heroes? Or was he signed
Probably
to one of them? I think he's related to Travis.
Are you just saying that because they're
I'm
both...
not saying that, but he was like rolling
racially
with them
ambiguous?
No, he was... Tyga's Jamaican and Korean.
That's an interesting mix.
It is an interesting mix. No, I'm lying. He's Jamaican and Vietnamese.
That's an interesting mix still.
But yeah, Travis McCoy, I think he's half black, half white. So, yeah.
Tiger is funny looking to me.
Gym Class Heroes or no?
No, I never did.
I like Gym Class Heroes.
I like Gym Class Heroes. Aside of like Cupid's, what is it called? Cupid's Chokehold. Aside of that song, fucking
I said yeah. I forgot the name of that song real quick.
Viva La White Girl,
the one with the Fall Out Boy guy in it. Yeah, that one.
But no, yeah, Viva La White Girl is my shit.
Viva La White Girl. Did you know the little Cupid dancing in it was Princeton from Mindless Behavior?
Huh?
Princeton from Mindless Behavior.
Really?
He's the little Cupid.
People forget about Mindless Behavior.
Yo, they fell off real quick. We thought they were like next coming to B2K, and I was like, fuck y'all. It will never be another one.
So, you want to just mention your love for B2K real quick?
No.
Why?
Say that. I keep saying we're going to say that for another episode.
Yeah, just talk about
it's
him.
Black Panther Day, and we shouldn't even talk about Omarion gliding across stages, warming hearts. We shouldn't even talk about that.
Warming hearts. All right, so hot tops.
Hot tops and cold bottom. Shout out to Kid Fury, yo, because that's really funny.
That's really funny. No, what is the value menu about this week?
Our hot topic segment is called the value menu because we give it to you for the low. So, check it out. Did you see that? Speaking of black things, did you see Blac Chyna's sex tape?
So, first of all, the point... Okay, so I watched pieces of it, mostly her giving the dude head. And at one point, she whispered to him, "Baby, I want you to put it all the way in, and put it all the way in my mouth." And the way she said it, I felt like I was watching like teeny porn. So I quickly glided off of that.
So while we were sitting on this couch, I watched the rest of it, and it was terrible. So,
I'm sure of it. I wouldn't watch
this. Mark, because I didn't know there was a rest of it. So,
neither did I.
I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, she did have on some corny ass ankle socks, and they were all up in whatever camera screen that was. I don't know if they had like a selfie stick that they just propped up or what, but that porno was, I don't know. Did she just set out to make it even more?
I don't think
even trashier porno than Kim Kardashian.
No,
Kim Kardashian's porno was corny.
No, because her lawyer put out a statement. They fighting this shit. They trying to figure out whoever did that shit and trying to put them in jail. She's serious.
It was one of y'all two.
No, well, apparently, iCloud and people scamming and people knowing how to work the internet. I don't know, but either way, somebody got the mixtape, and the mixtape. Jesus.
So Blac Chyna was supposed to have a mixtape coming out. Instead, she has a porn.
That worked out.
It worked out very well. I'm pretty sure the porn's going to get hits.
But like I said, the porn wasn't supposed to. It wasn't a porn. It was a sex tape that they made for themselves that turned into a sex tape for ourselves.
Ourselves.
I mean, but ain't nobody really pressed about it. I think the only reason why she really mad now, if niggas was saying positive shit about it, like, oh, that's so awesome, Blac Chyna's sex tape is like super dope, and she can really suck dick well, and she can tickle his balls and stuff, and she's teaching me shit. But no, it turned out to be corny, and then she said because everybody know that she's trash. All that for no reason. Can you imagine fucking her and being like, I mean, except for Rob Kardashian, I'm sure that's like his type because she was probably the nastiest bitches he's been with. But let me not say that because I don't know how freaky bitches be.
I don't know how freaky Adrienne Bailon is.
That's true.
Her Rita Ora was a freak too.
Who is Rita Ora?
Rita Ora is Rihanna's evil twin.
Her lesser Ben.
The lesser
Rihanna.
UK size Rihanna. Like that's who Rihanna. Oh, shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna turned 30.
Yo, and being all gorgeous
Happy
and
birthday to Bad Gal
sexy. Yo, honestly, if I wouldn't even fuck Rihanna because I'd be too nervous. I would just like touch her and like look at her and like still like be nervous. Like I would ask her like to like turn away from me sometimes. Or I wouldn't make direct eye contact because I feel like she would put a spell on me.
When I was interning at Wired 96.5, who is now
Wired 96.5
Radio now, one of
Amped
the jocks
Radio.
that I was interning with met Rihanna at another radio station. And
Really?
it was loud era Rihanna too, so she had the red hair flowing. She kissed him on his cheek, and he was like, "I did not want to wash my cheek. It was crazy."
I would have never washed my face again.
He showed me a picture too, and I was like, "Yo,
alive.
that's amazing. She looks picture perfect."
Because she is perfect. Everything she does is perfect. Everything she wears is perfect.
It's ugly until Rihanna wears it.
It's ugly until Rihanna wears it. Facts.
Until Rihanna says so. It's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, actually. Mm-hmm. And Joe was like, Rihanna had the best 20s ever. And I was like, I agree.
Oh, yeah.
She only had that one scandal, and that was it.
What was the one scandal?
Her and Chris Brown.
That wasn't a scandal. That was just a hurtful event for her.
It was yeah, so it was more a scandal for Chris. That ruined Chris Brown's 20s.
Yo.
He's still in his 20s.
People hate Chris Brown now.
I don't know. I don't hate Chris Brown. And
People,
that's the funny part.
but you like Chris Brown, the #5 fan.
Yeah, I'm like his fifth fan. I was like in the dark.
You was like in
high school. I liked Chris Brown, but I wasn't like, oh my god, Chris Brown.
He was in your room listening to Chris Brown.
I thought he was amazing. Yeah, I thought he was a fantastic entertainer. I thought he was full of talent, but I think I had my era with like the teeny bopper thing
because
I was
B2K.
And once B2K broke up, my heart was broken, so I didn't want to invest in anyone else. I didn't want my heart broken again.
You was sad.
I was sad.
You never felt love like you felt for B2K?
But now I think I'm ready to welcome my heart to Chris Brown.
To Chris Brown? now.
No one else likes Chris Brown but me, and everyone likes Chris Brown.
Everyone likes Chris Brown, but we keep on seeing Chris Brown do dumb shit, and it's just like, all right, Chris Brown.
What dumb shit does he do?
What? Chris Brown will not sit down.
What is he doing?
Nothing recently.
But what did he
Remember
do?
he had like this angry period. Granted, yes, he was been diagnosed as bipolar, so that is like, but people don't take that into account. Yeah,
I didn't know he was diagnosed with bipolar.
he talks about it, but I think instead of taking like medication, he just does drugs.
Yeah, medication. He self-medicates.
He self-medicates.
That's the fancy term for it. You self-medicate. I'm like, oh, you do drugs?
I mean, who doesn't self-medicate? Anybody who smokes weed on a daily basis and not as just like a fun recreational thing, but it's like, damn, I can't wait to go home and smoke so I can chill.
But if you
that's
have dangerous
self-care.
drugs, like Chris Brown smokes a lot of weed. But if
when
you
you
have
have
dangerous drugs like cocaine and stuff like that.
We say that because we don't have that type of money. When you have access to all that, you think you can live forever, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna be out here. I can't say if I had that type of money, like Chris Brown money, I wouldn't do coke maybe once or twice a week, just on the weekends.
That's true. But I'm like, if he has a diagnosed mental disorder, leave that boy alone.
Yeah, leave that boy alone. I mean, people leave him alone until like he
does something stupid. But I don't think he's done anything really stupid. I think it's stupid because it's on a grand scale because he's famous. But most of the shit he's done, I've done. And I'm like, nope, that's not dumb. Like when he threw that water cooler at the window at Good Morning America, I was like, I broke a wall in the club. Who cares?
But like, he has the money to pay for that type of shit and like have lawyers to calm that shit down, whatever. But at the same time, that's the type of stuff where it's like, dog, you have so much money. Why can't you just chill, make some good music? Because he makes good music still. Why can't you just chill, make good music, and stay out of the public eye? Be like Frank Ocean. We only see you when you have an eye.
Chris Brown and Frank Ocean had beef. I don't want y'all to
when
forget
they went
about
to fight.
They did fight, and Frank Ocean apparently won.
Because Frank Ocean probably got the hands.
He gotta have hands. He has all the odds against him.
because
he's quiet and he's a part of a spectrum, and I don't know, like
because
I make alternative music.
Because he's a sexually adventurous black man.
Yeah,
and doesn't live up to the stereotype. Damn.
Beef, and that was wild.
I can't wait to start beef with someone random. Like, I don't know.
It was better than Chris Brown and Drake to me. It was better.
I forgot about them having beef.
Me too.
Why Drake be having beef with people? Drake seems like
Drake is always pushing up on somebody's woman.
Because, if he could be out here loving... If I know I can love your bitch better than you can...
But he doesn't. He ruins... So, never mind. Drake did a good deed. So... To top that off, Blac Chyna sex tape was trash. Y'all can go watch it if you want to. It's on Pornhub. Just put Blac Chyna.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm watching it tonight.
Oh, and Donna from Black Ink Crew. Thanks, Mark. Donna from Black Ink Crew has a sex tape too. She's fucking a vagina slayer up in the bathroom stall. So if you want to watch her in that pink hair, sure. Yeah.
The Vagina Slayer, really?
Yeah,
I mean, if you were to call yourself the Vagina Slayer, I want to actually see if you can slay my
for
vagina.
all my Black Ink Crew fans. Yeah, so if y'all want to watch it on Pornhub, so be it. Also, Pornhub had Rihanna with the crown on their Pornhub thing for her birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Shout out to Pornhub, because Pornhub's hilarious.
Yo, shout out to Pornhub.
I need to know who does their, web
I
things.
wish that I wish that I could have that type of job without my mom being like, really? Like, is that what you want to do? Like, I want to be, like, I don't know, a researcher for Pornhub. Like,
right.
what's all the, how do you,
taking data and statistics and all that
not
stuff?
even just that, because I feel like then you would go into, like, a world that you do not want to be in. But more so, like, how do the porns get on the site? Do we go out? Do we scout? Do we, like, ask people, like, hey, have you been making any porn lately?
Yeah,
you want to
like
send it over here?
Look at on your phone? Sure.
Yeah. Do you usually look at it on your phone?
A verified Pornhub thing.
Yeah. Right.
The verified Pornhub, yeah.
Yo, I'm going to start making porn. You know what? This is what I'm going to do for all my lesbians out here who want real porn for lesbians.
Yeah, I want to see, like, somebody that looks like me.
I want to see somebody that looks like me, and I also want to see stud on stud. Yo, that shit is probably amazing. Because them bitches do exist. Kelly, why you on Day Studs?
Why would I do stuff?
Because they're nice.
I'm not nice no more. I've changed my mind. I'm not a nice person anymore.
Studs.
lesbians don't get along.
I don't
like
have
lesbians
any.
that look like me. We don't get along.
Really, but I don't. Well, I don't think lesbians usually.
I'm saying that loosely because I do have lesbians that I get along with, but the vast majority of them, I don't know. I don't have any lesbian friends.
I don't have any lesbian friends.
Lesbians like me.
You're my only lesbian friend.
I'm lying. I have 2 lesbian friends. But like,
who's your other lesbian friend?
Crystal.
Oh shit, yeah. And Ranisha.
Ranisha's my friend too. Yeah.
Ranisha is your friend. Yeah. You have lesbian friends.
There's like
you have way more lesbian friends than I do.
2 more than you do. 2 more. You're lying because you have that imaginary lesbian friend, and you also
yo. Can I tell you all about my imaginary lesbian friend? Dog. So it was this girl that I like randomly met, and we were cool. We liked the same type of music. We were hanging out. And then all of a sudden, and mind you, we lived down the street from each other. All of a sudden, she doesn't talk to me anymore. Like, she sees me and will walk right past me. And I'm like, what did I do? Did I make up the relationship the entire time? Did I even know her?
You know her.
Yo, honestly.
Listen, I've been standing next to Selena when she's seen this girl, and yeah, the girl like blew past her.
Yo!
She's a figment of your imagination.
But you see her though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wild and I like saw her down the street from the house and I like imagined the entire friendship. But Marquia saw her.
Maybe we just all crazy. They weren't like.
Maybe we're in the same place.
More on that later. Save it. More on that later.
Because you said that, now I see what you see every time.
Yeah, more on that. But yeah, Blac Chyna's trash. But not really though, because I like Angela. So
and also talk back to Drake really quick. Did you see the God's Plan video? Oh, okay, cool.
So Drake gave out a shit ton of money to the residents of Miami. How much was it? Like $92,000?
$90-something thousand, and I was like,
almost $1 million.
None of that.
He paid for college tuition.
Yo, where was he during my college time?
Depending on, he gave her $50,000. So that's like, that might be just a year.
That's a semester.
Yeah, maybe depending. If you went to Rosemont back in the day, because Rosemont costs like $5 now. But if you went to Rosemont back in the day,
went from 34 to 18 in a matter of like 3 years. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Like, where was that when niggas was dropping out left and right?
Right.
You graduated, my nigga.
I'm still in the hole. Y'all can have
I'm in the hole too, and I don't even have a degree.
I'm about to put it under Hirsch's door. I'm like, here, just send me my check. Clear all my debts away. I'm not using this motherfucker.
That's real shit. Most of the people that I know are not using them. They're not using their degrees, or just recently started using their degrees.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the homies that are using their degrees though, and doing something that they're passionate about, or hopefully something that's giving them enough money to like forget the fact that they're sad.
Shout out to you guys. Excellence all across the board. And shout out to the people who went to Rosemont when it was an all-girls school.
Yo, when Rosemont was an all-girls school, it was so dope. It was a sisterhood.
It was like a sisterhood. Even the girls you didn't like. If I seen a girl from Rosemont that I didn't like on the street, I would still say hi to her.
No, it's bitches in Rosemont that I did not fucking like. And if I saw them on the street today, I would really put my hands up. I would never put my hands up. That's a lie. I hate. So, question. Mm-hmm. What's the worst thing that anybody has ever said or done to you?
The worst thing?
Yeah.
As of recently?
No, I'm talking about in your life.
In my life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything was super terrible. That is the worst thing. I think everything was on the same playing field. Because you're talking about like getting bullied in like school and shit. Everything was on the same
get bullied?
Field. Yeah.
In college?
Not like bullied. They used to push me in the locker. But bullied like they used to talk about me. Did they push my kids in lockers in black schools? Did that ever happen?
No, because first of all, niggas didn't know how to open they fucking lockers.
Is that a figment of our imagination? Yeah, everything on lockdown. Black schools.
Yeah, niggas. Niggas didn't have lockers for real. Like, and if they did get the lockers, niggas wasn't going all the way to the fucking 3rd floor to go push somebody in the fucking locker. Nah. First of all, I had to change my locker every fucking year at Bodine. And then with the lockers,
Hogwarts.
Bodine is a real school. Look it up.
I don't know anyone who has seen Bodine that did not go to Bodine.
Yo.
Oh, I've never seen that school. You have no. I keep asking y'all to take me. Y'all won't take me. Why won't y'all take me?
Because it's in a really inconvenient spot, and who wants to go there?
Take me.
It's near Northern Liberties.
Where?
On George Street.
What is that?
Near Girard.
What street is that?
On 4th and Girard. If you go up the street, if you walk up like 4 or 5 blocks up Girard, up 4th Street from Girard, you'll see Bodine. It looks like an elementary school. Because it used to be an elementary school.
They don't got no school.
It was a school. Where do you think I got my high school diploma from? How did the fuck did I get into college?
I don't know. Education connection? I don't know. I don't know.
So everybody that you know, most of the people that you know are from Bodine.
I know a lot of girls that went to Bodine. Only girls. I don't really know any boys that went to Bodine.
Okay, because you met the people that
I know one boy that went to Bodine. That's it.
But that's because of college. You met them through college, right?
All the girls that went to Bodine? Most of them. Some of them I met in high school.
See? And you met some of them in high school. You know Bodine exists.
I know y'all exist. I don't know Bodine exists.
So all of us lied about this school.
Y'all degrees for education.
All of us banded together year by year. It's a secret society for people that... And this is the pretend school that go to Bodine. I mean, it is a pretend ass school because they told us we was going to go to fucking international. Yeah, and we never went places. We didn't even have a fucking football team.
That's what they used to tell them back in the day when they was at the plantation. That's what they used to tell them in church about the Lord. I just got too deep for y'all. Stay woke.
Remember, it was all
Stay woke.
They've been lying to us. Dang, yo, they've been lying to us. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it? So I asked you that because there are people that I disdain from Rosemont. One of them being this girl that I used to date back when I was in high school. I'm not going to mention her name, but if you went to Rosemont, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. And so when we was in college, whatever, we wasn't together, but we was like, sure, we were dating. We didn't even go out on dates. I slept in her room. We didn't do nothing. We cuddled. Like lesbians do. All they do is nest together. So she found out. She found out that I really liked this girl that kind of went to Rosemont but didn't really go to Rosemont no more. So she started this whole thing saying that I had sex with her. And was telling niggas I had sex with her and she never hit. That was before I was out here really fucking like that. Yo,
Selena a virgin. We gonna sacrifice her first when it comes to it.
Yo, real shit. I never forgave her for that because she told niggas that we knew, like, yo, that wasn't even that Rosemont that we fucked, and I was so mad because it's like, why are you lying on ass? That's so weird. And it's such a small school, everybody found out like the next day. If one person know, everybody fucking know. And she told 2 teams of people. Teams. Because you know how Rosemont was. You found your clique and you was always with your clique. She told her team and then she told the older team so the babe could find out that I really liked. And then I found out through the babe. She was like, yo, I heard you was out here. I was like, yo, really? Dog.
When someone says someone is out there, that can mean one or two things. You're insane.
Or you out here.
Or you out here smutting.
You out here smutting. And no slut shaming. If you out here, you out here. Do you, boo. But I wasn't out here with her. And I was hurt. Because I was like, damn, I thought we was better than that. I thought we was friends.
I thought we was homies.
And
now you act like you don't even know me. It's crazy. What is that from? You used to be my homie. But now you act like you don't even know me. That's from some black shit. I feel like it's Martin, though. But it might not be Martin. I have to ask my mom, because my mom says that all the time. So, all right. But shout out to Drake. Drake got a lot of money. God's Plan is finally a good song to me. It's
That's not been a good song.
God's Plan reminds me of a song that I would hear in the middle of the morning because I fell asleep with my TV on MTV2, and it comes on every morning, same time, just like James Blunt's Beautiful.
Yeah.
And Maps by the Yes came on
every day.
Same time. Never failed. And She Wants to Move by NERD. Never failed.
Oh.
And that Jessica Simpson song about that guy that made that song about Jessica Simpson. It was like Jessica Simpson. He made a song about Jessica Simpson. Google the song. It's called Jessica something.
I will Google that song.
Google that song, yeah.
But God's Play was always a good song because he's right.
I didn't like it at first, but I'm like, he grew on me. I think the instrumental
he
I
said,
like more than the actual.
I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
Which is a lie because there's a whole video about you loving people. So your bed nor your mother was in that video. It was you giving out money to the public because I love people.
You don't gotta love people. Oh, yes, you do. You gotta
love people. You could be a Scrooge.
Moving on.
McDuck, that is. Yo, so speaking of giving out a lot of money, Jay-Z.
Yo, this nigga
spent how much money at the bar?
$91,000 on bottles of Aces of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Aces of Spades.
Aces of this dick.
So shout out to Dayhana. Because that was the waitress. Because
she
we brought it on the
got
receipt.
$15,000 tip.
And they had to split that. She had to split that though. But how many people got to split it with?
Dog, that's at least 2 stacks.
The server.
If I got 2 stacks, I'm happy. From one night.
How does that work? I've never worked at a restaurant.
I've never been in the restaurant business. Well, the way tips work at...
the greeter and the server.
The way that tips work at my job is the tips that you get for the week... But I'm assuming by the day, but you get it by the hours that you worked. But I'm assuming it's the people that served and y'all just split it amongst yourselves. Mm-hmm. So but that's on a credit card, so y'all not getting that shit until y'all get y'all paycheck, and that shit getting taxed. So that's salty.
But still, that's more than that little $10 I'm finna give you. So, what was that?
But if you're in that building, you're spending thousands. If you're in that building, you're spending thousands of dollars. So you not gonna be in there.
I'm not spending thousands. You have to spend thousands of dollars if you're in that building.
Ace of Spades is like it's $1,500
in the club. Ace of Spades, if you went to the Wine and Spirits, it's like I think it's like $300 if you just buy a bottle at the Wine and Spirits.
$300 for a bottle of champagne?
Yes, but the thing is, isn't Jay-Z a shareholder in Ace of Spades?
Yes,
he's just getting that money back.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was like, it's nice paying yourself.
It might be just his champagne, but he's getting it back. He's paying himself. So that's what's up. And that's like, did he go to the club in my Ciroc and Deleon?
Yeah.
And
Shout out to
Ross and Callan and them go by Bel Air on the club. They getting cuts from that too.
I mean, yeah, because you want to,
you get a cut from me.
Right.
So I'm not going to be in this motherfucker drinking a Corona. Trawling.
Right.
While everybody drinking Ace of Spades. I'm getting it right. And it was someone's birthday party. So he was just buying.
Not Rihanna's.
Not Rihanna's, but he probably did something big. He usually does something for Rihanna on her birthday.
I wonder.
He bought her a couple cars.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He bought her a couple cars.
Yeah, because he made her money.
Drive. Here. She can't drive here. She can drive. She can drive in Barbados. But last time I checked, she didn't have a license.
Because fuck that. I'm not doing all that shit.
I'm famous now.
Yeah,
why you drive me around.
The fuck I need to drive for?
She knows how to drive a car. She just doesn't have an American license. That's it.
Yo, I love Rihanna.
She's dope. But shout out to Jay-Z for spending all that money and tipping that well. But the tip wasn't even his tip. It was added. That's gratuity. So, but he probably tipped her anyway because Jay-Z's a nice guy. That's what I'm saying about Jay-Z.
That's what I'm saying about Jay-Z. That's what I'm going to assume about Jay-Z.
I'm just going to end that with credit. So, more black excellence. Lena Waithe. How do you feel about Lena Waithe?
You know what? I told you I was sick of lesbians before.
I was sick of lesbians.
It's not that. Podcast. It's just that, you know what? I'm happy that she's doing what she's doing. But I feel like a lot of people are telling me about her because I'm a lesbian. And it's just like...
You should really get into Lena Waithe.
Yeah, like everybody keeps on telling me about the Shy because they assume I'm gonna like it. And then they assume I'm gonna like it because I'm black and I like cultured stuff kind of.
I like
and
the Shy.
Of course you do.
And I don't like anything. And I like the Shy.
I'm gonna watch it, but then they tell me because, oh yeah, Lena Waithe, she did it and she's a lesbian. Okay.
So?
Like, just because she's a lesbian and
she
black.
Don't want it.
But it's because she looks like a lesbian. She looks like a lesbian.
Oh, she looks like a me. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like one. She looks like a you. And I just get frustrated with people wanting to tell me about things because they want me to feel a part of something. Where it's just like, yo, all I want to feel a part of is my house.
So my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
That's when I say that's fact. I don't know if I can ever love anything more than I love my bed and my mom. Because my bed is my sanctuary. And my mom, aside of my sister. My sister had the chance to go to the Switzerland or the Bahamas to go play ball. First of all, she don't even like playing ball. She actually is just super talented.
She got opportunities.
she got opportunities.
And now she don't like playing ball.
No, she don't like playing ball. She did it to do something. Like, she likes the game and she's interested in it, but she lazy. All she want to do is stay in her room and not be bothered with nobody. But she's good at it, and she's so talented that she has a chance to go play ball overseas. I told her she should play ball overseas so she can like just do something.
She should play ball overseas, yeah.
But I want her to also be a producer because she really wants to be a producer.
Yeah, I want her.
She weird enough.
Right.
Producers are weird. Yeah.
Jinx.
Jinx, knock on Mark.
But yeah. Lena Waithe. She just got another show under her belt. It's called 20s.
Okay.
TBS ordered episodes.
Oh, cool.
So that's another thing. It's going to have a lesbian protagonist. So I don't know if she's going to play the lesbian or what, but it's going to have a lesbian protagonist.
Look at all the lesbians.
And the lesbian has nothing but like straight friends. So nothing happened, you guys.
No. Kelly's ruining the carpet.
It's not a lot. It wasn't even a lot in the bottle.
No.
Yeah, it's like almost nothing on the
It's a rental. It's fine.
Yeah. So I spilled a little bit of something.
Kelly drinking.
It's a strong beer. It's like a hard cider. You're going to have people think I'm drinking lean. Since I say a little something or cocaine. I smell cocaine on your floor right now.
Kelly be doing crack.
This activist.
Kelly be snorting pills. Why are we doing this show?
Yo, they order Homegirl show.
I can't wait to start rumors about you.
I know. Shout out to Lena Waithe. She out here putting on. That's that. I'm excited to see that. So it should be funny. And that's it, because nothing really happened. Oh. The Jackson family's trying to clap back at Quincy Jones, apparently.
Yo.
So, here's the thing.
Quincy Jones is amazing.
Amazing. Right. So, if someone's going to come out, because everyone's saying Quincy Jones is trying to promote his book and his specials.
Probably.
No, Quincy Jones has lived the shit, and he's too old to keep in secrets. I'm
yeah.
like, y'all just gotta know. I'm like, check. Y'all gotta know.
Niggas gotta know all this shit wasn't all glitter and gold.
Right. I'm like, your fave?
Your fave was out here
Michael
fucking
Jackson
niggas.
is still my fave. But if he out here getting drunk, passing out with vodka in his hands and all that stuff, and I don't know, like...
Being a human being. Mm-hmm. We forget that social media wasn't relevant at that point because it didn't exist. We would know that if social media existed back in the day.
Right.
We would know everything.
It would be pictures.
Life would be so much better if social media was
did
back.
Not exist, because there would be secrets. There's no such thing as a secret.
There's no secrets, but I want to know, like, who else did Whitney do coke with besides everyone?
Besides Bobby Brown. I don't know.
No, besides everyone. Because everyone was out here doing coke because that was a thing.
Yeah. Everybody's doing drugs.
Why am I so stuck on coke?
I don't know. I guess I was talking about Chris Brown and coke.
I mean, I think...
Also, before we get on to Chris Brown again, I'm going to say this.
Go, Chris!
Everyone said, when Heartbreak on the Full Moon came out, oh, this nigga's on drugs. 45 songs. Ray Trimmer is about to release a 3-disc album.
Because niggas is realizing, because Chris Brown, but people was doing that before.
Double
when they
disc.
Yeah.
Life After Death was a double disc.
Yeah, niggas been doing that and trying to get, especially if streaming is involved, and you can find like 3 good songs that niggas gonna listen to 1,000 times.
Right.
Like, that's dog.
Release it.
Yeah.
Your fave was on drugs. I don't care. It was like, because people talking about Chris Brown's like, oh, he's a drug addict. So was Kurt Cobain.
I mean, everyone's a drug addict.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I don't want to say drug addicts. I don't like that term.
I don't like calling people drug addicts at all, but if we're going to say that, so was blah, blah, blah. Like,
I mean, most people.
Yeah, like,
but if you have that type of money, you just have access to, like, it's better versions of weed out here. For most niggas. And niggas need to stay up, and apparently coke does that. So
some people just need to be on the edge of death at all times.
Yo, I need to feel alive.
Alive. And weed is a gateway drug. It's not good. I
would never do more than weed, though. I would never.
It's not a gateway drug.
Weed is not a gateway drug.
A gateway drug anymore.
Some niggas is just trying to chill. Some niggas like hobby. Explicit
Cardi B video, MTL exclusive, media takeout. I don't know how credible media takeout is.
First of all, okay, so can we talk about Cardi B real quick? So Cardi B, just being amazing, whatever. We all up, I feel like we all know that she's like 23, right? I don't think people realize that. She's super young and she's super new to fame because like social media did that for her. And the people did that for her, created, this person that we love. And now we're criticizing her for everything. Leave Cardi B the fuck alone. Like, maybe I say that because she's my fave. So.
I mean, but any explicit anything being leaked on Cardi B is not a shock.
Right.
Didn't she make
is it like a sex video? If it's not sex, then.
It's not good sex. Don't be coming over here with no Blac Chyna shit.
No, I don't want to watch Cardi B have sex. If Cardi B got caught having sex on tape, I wouldn't be surprised. First of all, yeah, because who's not out here doing it? It made me interested in like the next time I have sex, taping it. No, I would only do that with a person that I love. But that's a lot, though. I would murder somebody if my sex tape came out. Right. But then who would care about that? Like Selena. It's Selena.
I'm gonna comment on it. Trash.
This was trash, Selena.
This was trash, Selena.
Take this off.
I don't talk about you.
You gonna show the people?
I'm gonna play it. Like I'm just put the phone to the mic. Like, yo, listen to this bullshit.
I'd be so irked if you played the sounds of my sex tape on this podcast.
The sounds of my sex tape.
So, what else do you have?
That's it. It was a really slow news week. Unless you're interested about...
Oh, yeah. Wendy Williams said Beyonce can't sing.
Wendy Williams is weirdo for that.
Wendy Williams hates everything. Yo, I really want... You know what I really want right now? Some Tostitos and salsa. That was random. If I'm not thinking about like random stuff, I'm thinking about food, which is most of the time. But yeah, that was a tidbit.
Dropped. If you missed it, you missed it.
Oh, most people missed it.
It's really hard to get Supreme nowadays. The Black Cement 3s dropped. I got my pair today. So,
let's congratulate Kelly on getting her. What do they call Cement 3s?
Black Cement 3s. They're one of the most popular Jordans of all time.
I've seen them and I thought they was regular sneakers.
They're amazing. You don't understand anything. But shout out to everyone who copied.
For people who understand what that means, please, because Kelly be trying to explain to me like the sneaker stuff and how important it is for the culture and like how cool sneakers are. Like one day we were looking at sneakers because she wanted to prove to me that sneakers were cool. And I was looking at them and I was like, there's an ugly. And she was like, wow, you're insane. And I was like, nah. And then I showed her these platform shoes that I want. These black platform shoes that are so fucking cool. They look like, remember the goth people in high school circa 2003-04? The My Chemical Romance niggas? Them type of platforms. But now they will look cool.
What Hot Topic used to sell.
Yeah, what Hot Topic used to sell.
They're selling Powerline shirts.
Right. But like now, but think about it now. I could rock the shit out of them and they would be cool.
You probably could rock shit out of them. It'd be cool though.
Yo, but you said they was corny. Especially them silver ones that look like spaceship shoes.
I guess you get on my nerves because I'm like, how do you say this beautiful shoe over here is corny, but yet you like these?
Cause you be showing me shoes with like all these different types of colors.
Steampunk ass.
You be showing me you be showing me shoes that look like, I don't know, like, why are they so special? Like, I like the shoes
special because of the event that happened in them.
The event? Like, who has time to research events?
That's because...
Why does my sneaker have to have history?
Athletes don't make shoes popular anymore. Rappers make shoes popular now. We live in a different time. Also, if you remember the shoe from childhood, yeah, it's special because you wanted it since you were, like, this big.
When did the Cement 3s come out?
88.
Really?
88. Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
It was a Mars Blackman commercial for him. Mars Blackman, if you guys don't know, which you probably do know, She's Gotta Have It. Yes.
Yeah.
The character was obsessed with Michael Jordan and sneakers. So they did a collection of Mars Blackman commercials for Jordans that came out. One of them was for the 3s.
How do you feel now that you have your 3s?
Almost content on the Jordan side. Like, that's like almost real Jordan for me. I don't know about everyone else. It's just fire ass shoe.
Did you get them yet?
Yeah, I got them. I got them today.
Did you smell them?
Yeah, I smelled them. They smell good. They smell like shoes.
Did you like what did you do when you got them?
I touched them and like seen what the leather was looking like. So there was like glue splotches.
Glue splotches?
Because sometimes when they make shoes, you can see where they like glue the sole.
Okay.
So if they don't clean it up right, it looks tacky. Or if it's like poor craftsmanship.
Did they have any glue splotches?
Get y'all some new cobblers.
Did they have any?
No, they were good. Very good retro. I'm satisfied.
Did you like smile when you got them?
Smile like shit. I was like, oh shit, they at the door. The Nike sneakers app says deliver. That means they're at the door. I went to the door, got some shits, opened it up. I was like, yes. Holding bitches up in the air.
I feel like the way you feel when you got your sneakers is how I feel about having food stored in paper bags.
Weirdo.
Like
being able to be nourished.
Like, yo, anytime I go to like takeout places, and I hate takeout places that use plastic bags. I love takeout places that use paper bags. One, because I like to hold and smell the bag, because like you can smell your food, and it's not the same type of smell when you have it in a plastic bag.
Food in paper bags smells better to me.
Yeah, and it's just fun
good.
to hold because, like, I'm holding this paper bag and it has, and it's full of food. Just like grocery stores, we used to have food in paper bags. I like the sound of it. I like the way the food sounds in paper bags.
I don't like the way paper bags feel.
Yeah,
I don't like the way boxes feel either, like cardboard or any type of.
I love a good paper bag, yo.
None of it. But that's the end of the value menu. Ain't shit happen. So, Szechuan sauce. If you're reading this, it's too late. Because by the time this episode comes out, this shit's going to be out. February 22nd. Go get your Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
From McDonald's.
It's going to be over for you. That shit is disgusting, probably. I'm not with it.
I'm going tomorrow to get some Szechuan sauce.
Are you?
Well, today.
You know what? I might go.
Whenever this comes out.
I'm gonna go out and get some because I've been into McNuggets. I've been like on the go. I'll get a 4-piece nugget and a medium fry. That's my thing. And I can only eat McDonald's on the go. I can't eat it at home. I feel terrible if I eat it at home. Like, why the fuck did you wait to go home to eat your McDonald's? That's not a meal. Yeah, like eat that shit while you.
It's in my house.
Why is this in my house? Right. You can't bring McDonald's in your house. That's shameful.
I do, but like, why? It's just like, it don't even taste good.
I don't bring McDonald's in my house.
You gotta eat it when you walk in or something.
Yeah, I eat it when I'm walking or I eat it. I got
car on a public transportation.
Yeah.
That's where those foods.
That's where McDonald's belongs.
Not in your home. Don't eat McDonald's in your home. But yeah, shout out to the value menu. So, let's get into the real shit.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yay.
If you haven't seen Black Panther, turn this shit off now. It's like, no, you can listen to it.
You can listen to it.
You can listen to it.
I mean, if you want. It'll be no real spoilers, but more so opinions of the movie. What did you like most about the movie?
What just happened?
Because I was rubbing my hands together like Birdman. Preparing for your answer. In a Penta Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. Can't pay my rent because all my money spent.
That is a millennial national anthem or Negro spiritual. That's a millennial
facts.
Spiritual. So,
Black Panther.
I love the black representation in it.
Absolutely.
So many black, beautiful actors and actresses. Shout out to that. That was my favorite part of it, honestly. Mm-hmm. Because as far as... Well, before we get into that, what did you like about it the most?
I mean, within the first 10 minutes, I was crying. Like, and it was solely because of all the... There was not a white person on the screen. And granted, it's all these niggas talking about, oh, it was edited by white people. It was financed by white people. Okay, but it was the representation that we're talking about. Like, finally, we're getting representation that doesn't put us in positions where we're where we're living the same tale of us. Slavery, niggas. And I use the term niggas and doing, like, nigga shit. In the most stereotypical way. The way white people would say niggers, you know? That type of thing. The way white people feel that what niggerdom is. But, I don't know. Just seeing beautiful brown faces and so many colors. Like, it was shot beautifully. It just made me feel warm, and like I wish I could feel like that every single day.
True.
Like, so, like, they look so, like, granted it was a movie, but they look so prideful. It looked like it was real. Like, this is the life that they live, and it's beautiful. And it also, like, saddened me a little bit, because I'm like, damn, I'm never going to feel like that, because I never know where I really come from, and I'll never have that much pride, because it's like, what do African Americans have that they can hold on to besides hip-hop?
Hip-hop.
Real hip-hop. And like, or not even hip-hop, but like shit that niggas, like shit that people steal. Like, I don't know. The movie itself was really, really good. It was the Lion King live action, basically. Like, I felt it was very, very much, like, even the way they shot certain stuff, it just looked very Lion King-y, and it was really cool in that aspect. And I liked the storyline. It was really dope. It was a really, really good movie. I want to see it 3-4 times. And it shattered the box office, which was dope. So
$404 million.
Yeah. And then that shows like what we can do. Black people be forgetting how much power we have. If we took our money away, because we're the biggest consumers, if we took our money away and put it into us, which is, it's hard to do because it's hard to find black-owned shit that's like, convenient more so. Because that's what it is, the convenience of it all. We would like, and you know what else I felt like?
What?
That movie showed me that segregation wasn't such a bad idea.
Fact though.
Fact though.
That's real shit. Like, them niggas stayed to themselves, and look what they did. They sat on, they didn't try to expand. You know how, like, when people, like, let's just say they have a coal mine in their, not a coal mine, what the fuck? Like, like gas or oil in their backyards. And they'll...
That's a very washed reference.
Right, a coal mine.
Were you a part of any Black Lung benefit programs? I ask that question at least 5 times a day on my job.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Medicare. It's a Medicare question.
Oh, wow.
You have to ask the patient were they a part of any Black Lung benefit programs.
You ever had the Black Lung?
No, I never working no damn food with mine. Isn't the mines they send like canaries in?
I don't know.
To see if it's like dangerous, and if the canary don't come out, don't go in that motherfucker.
Maybe that sounds like science.
Science. It's the gas. So I think it was gas.
Oh wow. But you know how people will like find oil in their backyard and sell it off, whatever. Them niggas had fortunes, and they invested in themselves. And they just did it for them and built on them and didn't try to expand to get more. They just were content with what they had and did more for themselves. I don't know. But even when we had Black Wall Street, they destroyed that, so it don't matter. But go ahead.
Another fact. Black History Month, we're just giving it to y'all. I enjoyed Black Panther thoroughly. It hit on a lot of topics. Mainly what's the D word I'm looking for? Diaspora, yeah. Which is the scattering of a native people from a land to another land, I believe. I think that's the definition, honestly.
Let's look it up. I have a phone. Where is my phone? Go ahead. I'm going to look up diaspora.
And the disconnect between Africans and African Americans. So, that was heavy because... What was that? Was that wrestling? You watch wrestling?
I be watching wrestling on my phone.
I don't even know what wrestling's called anymore. If it's not the WWE now, what is it?
It's not called the WWE no more?
No.
Really? What is it called?
WWE for years. What is it?
Oh my God, what's happening?
What's it called now? What's wrestling called?
WWE.
Wrestling. I'm just going to Google wrestling.
It's called WWE.
WWE still?
WWE?
It used to be called WWF.
Yeah, I know that.
Then
it was WWE.
World Wrestling
And then
Federation.
it was something. Still WWE.
The desperation of people from their original homeland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm smart out here.
Look at you knowing words,
I'm
using
trying out
them.
here. Broke for culture. Here's the
Here we
culture
go.
part, you guys.
Here's the culture part.
Because it was real broke.
Nah.
Here's the culture part. So, it's kind of fucked up when you think about it, because like you said, to touch on that, African Americans don't have anything to be proud of. And I'm saying that loosely.
Uh-huh.
So, when I thought of it, do you think that's why African Americans claim the city that they're from, or the block that they stay on so hard? Because
Absolutely.
We come
it's a
from
part
here.
of, it's a part of
you,
us.
and this is it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sad that we don't have, because this block isn't ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people die for their block.
Mm-hmm.
That's not ours. But even Italians, like, we're watching a lot of mob shit.
Yeah.
So they'll have a family.
Mm-hmm.
But they can trace their roots back to their homeland. They can trace their roots back to Italy or Sicily or wherever. We can't really do that. Like, we don't have, our blood is so diluted.
Right.
That we can't really do that. Like, we
Right.
have to take those Ancestry.com things to figure out
I'm not doing that.
where half of us came from.
Yeah.
Because most Italians are like 100% Italian. Probably.
Right. Whereas us, we could be a mix of anything because we would probably breed it off.
Right.
Jesus.
We were sold into slavery.
And you know what? So I was watching an interview that Ryan Coogler
Yeah, Googler.
Coogler had, and he was talking about his experience when he went to Africa. And it was like this one one part where he was talking about how, you know, he went to like a village or something, or someone's like house, and it was like one section. No, it was a village, and it was like one section. It was like the women in the kitchen. Other section, it was men chilling. Other section, little kids playing. Like, it was older men chilling, little kids playing, and like younger kids in the front in the house. And he was like, as he was describing it, he was like, you know, that's how, you know, get-togethers at my house is set up when I'm like, when a family gets together. And, you know, I was thinking about it too. I was like, yeah, women are usually in the kitchen, you know, feminists. I say that because I know feminists out here get mad about women in the kitchen thing, but I be in the kitchen. I don't fuck. Older gentlemen usually in the living room.
You don't got no damn respect. I'm here. I don't give a fuck.
Feminism is choice. That's what that is. But older men are usually in the living room. Younger men are usually in the front chilling, and kids are usually playing together. You know, he was like, you know, as he was describing it to this woman, and they were like, they were talking about the similarities. He was like, you know, it's in your blood. He was like, just because you aren't home doesn't mean that your home isn't within you. Mm-hmm. You know, like, just like that's like we were talking about with the repping your set. You know, that pride is naturally in us. Mm-hmm. So like, because granted, I don't talk about exactly where my block is, but I rep South Philly. Mm. Like, if you ask me what part of South Philly what part of Philly I'm from, I'll be proud to say I'm from South Philly. And niggas be like, oh, I don't understand South Philly. South Philly is weird. South Philly not weird. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but just like you'll be the first to say, I'm not from Philly, I'm from Jersey.
Especially when y'all niggas is acting up out here. Nope. I got nothing to do with that.
I'm from Jersey.
I'm from a
Jersey nigga.
New Jersey. I can't.
I'm from a suburban area in Jersey.
When I'm gonna park this, I just sit here and clutch my pearls. I'm like, no. Listen.
I am from. Let somebody ask you what part of Philly you from. You be like, I am not from Philly.
West. I will say West with the quickness. I think West Philly is the best part of Philly.
Well, you know, we don't have to have a debate on that because South Philly is obviously the best part of Philly. So
that's all that mob activity we have.
That's facts.
They told me about y'all.
I'm not part of the mob. They was down the street from my house. They was not letting us on that side. Black people was not on that side.
It's a lot of disconnect. It's like a Bronx tale down here. There's a lot of disconnect in South Philly.
Real rap.
What's going on?
The only reason you would pass Young Avenue is if you had to go to the grocery store.
Aside of that, Oregon Avenue for years.
Where?
PetSmart.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, PetSmart. Back to Black Panther. I'm sorry.
That's a Black Panther, but that also to get to the meat and potatoes of the movie, I enjoyed the movie thoroughly.
Love meat and potatoes.
I thought the movie was dope. Would I go see it again? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Is it the movie that black people deserved for this comic book? That is a strong no from me. Here's why. Not because the movie wasn't good, but it's because I feel like, for me, there could have been a little more action. I feel like other Marvel movies have a lot more action. And I feel like the fighting scenes and everything were kind of...
But it was... Okay, so the only reason I would say that I appreciated that, because it was already sad enough that the base of the movie was black people fighting black people. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I understand the concept of why, and I understand the reason of fighting. Like, I get why we're like, you know, why we're having this debate at that point. But it's still saddened me to see, like, that if it was black people versus white people, it would have been a lot. But that's what I want to see. Let's do what Killmonger want to do and figure some shit out.
Yeah. So
not to say to kill white people. That's a lot. Sorry, white people. I love white people. When y'all not tripping or killing people
or being racist
or doing the shit that white people be doing.
And I hate when people say that. It's not the fact that we don't like white people. We don't like racists. That's the thing. Anyone who's racist, I don't like.
Yeah.
Period. Anyone who's not racist, I
Racism
enjoy.
is funny sometimes.
If you're an asshole or you're racist, I hate you. If you're not an asshole and racist, come through. It's lit. So that, and it's, I mean, I feel like the movie we could have just got more out of the movie.
You wanted that movie to be...
I wanted that movie to be Benjamin Button, Titanic, Malcolm X, The Jacksons, An American Dream long.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted it to be.
Intermission,
because
like 2.5.
Listen, if we were in that
2.5.
theater, and this was first of all, The Jacksons, An American Dream was a made-for-TV movie. It came on in parts. Mm-hmm. So it'll be a part every week. But if we were in that theater watching The Jacksons, An American Dream, they would have just killed Mr. Rat. That's how long that movie is.
That's fact.
At the end of Black Panther, Joe Jackson caught that rat in the trap and told Michael to go to fuck the bed. That's what happened. So we need that. Benjamin Button was 22.
Yeah.
And when Black Panther ended, Malcolm X just was like, oh, Islam is lit. When Black Panther ended. Come on.
So what more did you want?
I just wanted the movie to be a little bit longer, and I just wanted them to kind of connect. I was watching an interview with Chadwick Boseman, who played T'Challa in Black Panther. Mm-hmm. He was also James Brown in Get On Up. So
he played a good James Brown.
He did a really good James Brown. I had to go back and watch Get On Up.
Yeah, he did a really good James Brown.
Good. So I was watching an interview with him on The Breakfast Club, and he said that it was a lot of excerpts from a bunch of different comics. So that's why it looked like it was a bunch of holes in the plot, because the original script was probably over 4 hours long, but they had to cut it down. So that was my biggest qualm with it, the holes. I feel like we deserve more of like backstories or whatever. But like you were telling me earlier in the week, or after we saw the movie, that leaves it open for sequels and trilogies and all that stuff, and the characters to have their own movie. Because
you gotta think, with Marvel, they don't plan one movie; they plan 10 movies.
But I feel like even with movies like Iron Man and everything, I feel like we understood who the fuck Tony Stark was. But we watched Iron Man.
But you can't say in Black Panther that you didn't get the gist of it, and now it leaves, like you said, it leaves you wanting more. Like now, Killmonger can have his own movie. Now, the sister can have her own movie. Yeah. T'Challa can have his own movie. Yeah. The babe
T'Challa was also in Captain America: Civil War.
Who was the babe that was like his lead warrior?
Shit, I'm bad with the names.
But the bald head babe who I'm going to be for Halloween, just to let y'all know.
That might be Viola Davis.
That's not Viola. That might be Viola.
She looks like Viola Davis.
That is Viola Davis' twin sister.
And I love it.
When she put on that wig, I was like, yo.
Both of them in a picture for me.
Yeah.
But not before Future and Meryl Streep, but I need...
Future and Meryl Streep are the same person.
That's Future's mom.
That's Future half-white. But yeah,
just
like
kidding. Shout out to Future.
It leaves you now the opportunity to see Killmonger's entire story for 2 hours.
Right.
T'Challa's whole story for 2 hours. You know, like it leaves that opportunity now it can continue, and now we can get more of that. representation for a longer period of time. Because if Black Panther was a hit and everybody for the most part said they like it got 94 on Rotten Tomatoes, which I kind of always agree with Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm like, all right, cool, bet we have a solid one here.
What movie got a really low rating on Rotten Tomatoes but it was actually good?
Most movies do.
Yeah, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes at all.
Really?
No.
I trust Rotten
I felt the
Tomatoes.
same way about Get Out. Rotten Tomatoes gave Get Out like a perfect score or something.
Yeah.
Get Out wasn't the bee's knees to me.
Get Out was the bee's knees. You know what? They didn't give Moonlight a perfect score, and I was sad about that. But that's because
Moonlight was better than Get Out to me.
Facts. But at the same time, Get Out was a really good fucking movie.
I guess.
If it doesn't get an Oscar, when does the Oscar come on? Doesn't it come on this Sunday?
Does it?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
That was just sprung on me. I only keep track of the Grammys.
Well, I think
y'all know I don't do this movie shit.
I think it comes on Sunday, and if it doesn't, oh well. But if Get Out doesn't get an Oscar, that's insane. Speaking of Get Out,
Daniel Kaluuya always looks like he's in the sunken place.
He always, when you said that to me, dog, I watched an interview with him and he does. He always looks like he in the second place.
Listen, instead of calling them fucking rhinos, they should have just banged on a teacup.
Yo, those fucking rhinos. That was my favorite part of the movie when the rhinos came out.
So rhinos are almost extinct, you guys. They're all on
That's
time
sad. It was only CGI.
It was only CGI. It's so unfortunate. But yeah, even the CGI and stuff like that was just
was it? I'm not a movie goer. I don't.
A little bit.
I don't watch action movies like that.
I don't think it was just as grandiose as every other Marvel film. And that was my problem with it. I'm like, y'all should have went all out for this.
But now they have the opportunity because maybe the financiers
cool.
were like, prove something.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do this black shit, prove it, whatever. And they saw like, and now they can put more. They're going to invest more money into it. So imagine now what them fucking movies going to look like. Because now they're talking about doing a Storm movie. Dog, if you
Storm
mind,
from Wakanda?
Huh?
Is Storm from Wakanda?
I don't know.
Because
she's from Senegal, isn't she? Where's she from? Ethiopia? Brooklyn?
They said
she was from...
Storm from Marcy Projects.
Nigerian.
Okay. She's not from Africa?
She was born in Brooklyn.
Why in all the animated series she has an accent?
Because she went to Africa.
Is she learned an
called
accent?
Madonna? That's what you're telling me?
She was born in Brooklyn. She went to Africa with her parents. They got killed.
Okay.
What?
And then she became a thief. That's why she was running the streets, because when she was over there, her parents died. She had no way back.
And I remember that in the X-Men film.
And then she found Professor Xavier because she was trying to rob him.
Oh, solid. That didn't happen in the X-Men movie, though. Damn, maybe I need to get in the comics, huh?
I need to get comics. I need to read these Black Panther comics so I can fill in all these holes and read those lesbian things that they left out. I see y'all.
Now, so the lesbian stuff. So at first I was mad because they were ranting about the lesbian stuff, but then watching the movie, I can understand why they were ranting
there was
about
too many
it.
holes in it for them to put that in there, and that's going to throw everyone off.
Yeah,
they would have threw everyone off. However, I was sitting there trying to figure out whether they left it out intentionally or they left it out for time's sake. From what I'm gauging, they left it out for time.
I think they left it out for time's sake.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not like Marvel's scared to do shit like that.
Girl on girl.
But is Marvel connected to Disney?
Yes.
Disney owns Marvel.
Disney owns Marvel. Okay,
Disney
cool.
owns
So Disney owns everything. Disney owns us. Disney owns this podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Disney owns this apartment
Disney
building.
Own this podcast.
Disney would be like, bitch, never.
That's Disney. Please, Mike. I think it's Michael Eisner.
Stan Lee, finance us.
Please, Stan Lee. Someone come through. It's lit.
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? Mm-hmm. I don't have a favorite superhero. Static Shock. They need to make a Static Shock movie. Little Romeo to do
Blake
the
Man.
intro again. Blake Man. Power Line.
My favorite.
Power Line was the first black superhero.
No, he wasn't. Fucking Meteor Man was the first black superhero.
So, no.
So what
Apparently
was your...
T'Challa was the first black superhero.
Shout out to T'Challa.
Maybe Black Panther. I don't know. Let's Google that. We're gonna do our Googles and we'll get back to that. Right? T'Challa? Yeah. First black superhero. Black
He had to be
Panther.
African.
What happened with that whole Green Lantern thing?
What Green Lantern thing?
Isn't one Green Lantern black and the other one white or something like that?
There's a black Green Lantern.
There's a black Green Lantern. Well.
I don't know nothing about that. The only superhero I know about, but not involving comic books at all because I don't read, is Batman. I've watched every single Batman film that came out after 1980 something. Because the first Batman, the one that Prince did the soundtrack for, that was the first one I watched.
Didn't R. Kelly do one of the soundtracks for him?
Excuse me?
He made that Gotham City song.
Gotham City.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't say what to me. So when you're waiting in the line for the Batman ride at Six Flags, they play that song.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they'll play the soundtrack and they play the Gotham City song. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, R. Kelly.
Serious.
Do they still pay him? Do they pay him every time that song come on?
Probably. They got to. He made the song.
I haven't been to Six Flags in so long.
Me either.
Do you like roller coasters?
I like roller coasters. I'm having my eyes closed the whole time. I got to get over it. Like, it takes me a while to, like, get up the courage to get on it. And then I freak out when I'm sitting in the seat. And I'm like, oh, shit, it pulled off. Can't do that now. Can't jump off it.
You send yourself to... Oh,
so I just
literally,
close my eyes and I'm just like, no!
You send yourself on an emotional roller coaster while you're on a roller coaster.
Emotional roller coaster, no Vivian Green.
Yo.
No
Shout out to Vivian Green's first album. That shit was my shit. 24 Hour Blue.
She's from Philly, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, Vivian Green's from Philly. So is Heather Headley.
So is Jill Scott.
Pink. She from
No, I said Jill Scott. People I know is from Philly, from North Philly, and act like it.
She from one of the surrounding suburbs, Upper Dublin or something. I don't know.
Stupid.
But yeah, I feel like it could have been a 3-hour movie. I was invested enough to watch it for 3 hours. They could have did a little bit more with it. Also, can I say this because I like him a lot? I really like him a lot.
Who?
I love Michael B. Jordan. I think
here you go.
I don't want to open this can of worms. Can I open this can of worms? Yo, Michael B. Jordan.
People agree with you.
Michael B. Jordan, if you're listening to this, I think you're so dope. I don't think Michael B.
You
Jordan
look good as shit as Killmonger.
I don't think Michael B. Jordan is that great of an actor.
He looked good as shit as Killmonger.
You know who would have been Killmonger in the 90s? Tupac. Tupac would have been Killmonger.
I can see that. Yeah.
His above the rim, juice ass. He was already those characters. Tupac.
I thought you was about to say Leon.
Leon could have been T'Challa in the 90s. They could have got Bokeem Woodbine to be Daniel Kaluuya's character. We just gonna recast Black Panther with the people we want to see.
No, I love the cast. I liked Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger.
Like Niecy Nash, and I was like, yo,
stupid.
They called everybody for this shit. Like, this is amazing.
No, I liked him as Killmonger. One, because I liked Michael B. Jordan as a villain.
He looked as Killmonger.
I love the way he looked, especially when they had that grilling. Ugh.
Yes.
But I had a little moment with him.
I don't think he's that. I
agree with you. I feel like, I think that Michael B. Jordan is hot, and him and Michael Coog
are a good duo.
Yeah,
he's been casting him for a lot of movies. But I'm the guy that didn't like Creed. So,
I like Creed.
I didn't like Creed.
I like Creed a lot. I'm gonna go home and watch that.
Coming up. It just wasn't my thing. So, I liked him as Eric Killmonger. I'll give him that. But when I was watching him act, I was like, you just acted too hard, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, because he does that in most of the films that he does. I appreciate.
You can't. We won't. No. I'm like, he was just really like, really? You don't even gotta scream in this part. Like, you don't gotta raise.
But were you looking for a cooler Killmonger?
I was looking for a cooler, suave.
The way he acted in the first part of the film? Were you looking for that the entire time?
Not even. I think he was acting too hard when he was doing that.
Really?
I just think, who was really suave that could have done it? I want to say Idris Elba, but I feel like he comes through suave sometimes. Or there's another person who's like super suave that I would give it to. That's not Leon.
That's not Leon. Leon's my dad.
We want Leon in every black movie. Yo, vote for Leon.
Vote for Leon. Leon for president. Because obviously he can do it.
He can do it, yeah.
He played Little Richard and he did Leon.
He played David Ruffin.
He played David Ruffin. Who played Leon? He did play Little Richard.
Leon was Little Richard.
Yeah. He did a really good job.
From 5 Heartbeats.
Nights like this, I wish.
He was also in Above the Rim with you.
He also wasn't a dick in the 5. Yes, he was. He fucked boy wife.
He was a playboy. He wasn't a dick, though.
He was a dick. He fucked his brother girl.
Listen.
And then fell in love with her.
You snooze, you lose.
Yo! I can't wait to fuck your girl until you snooze, you lose.
Till you snooze and lose.
I can't wait to fuck your girl.
I can't wait till you snooze and lose. But yeah. But I'm gonna give him his credit. He did his thing. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I like him though. I think he's dope. But it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just something he just doesn't give me in every film. Since Hardball. Hardball. Stupid. Like, since he played Jamal in Hardball.
Somebody go and say that was his, that Killmonger was, whatever his character was from The Wire the whole time. That was his life.
Read between the lines, yeah.
Real shit.
That was him. But that, and my next biggest qualm was the use of the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't use it that much.
It didn't.
And I was excited to see how they use the songs from the Black Panther soundtrack in the movie.
But he watched Black Panther and then it was an influenced album.
So the album was made.
Yeah, he only asked for
what. Done.
Yeah, so the director only asked him to make one song and he just ended up doing a whole fucking album. And it was just influenced from the movie. So I think a lot of the music was, because a lot of the music wasn't even like real songs. It was the only real songs that were, and it was.
But most soundtracks say like inspired by the film, and a lot of the songs are used in the film. Mm-hmm. Shit, they use half of the songs on the damn Dr. Dolittle soundtrack in Dr. Dolittle. Are you that somebody who's in Dr. Dolittle?
I've been watching.
No matter where, like even in most movies, it's just like maybe they sitting in the car and the song's playing in the background. Yeah, like stupid scenes. Yeah, but there was a lot of scenes that could have contained one of the songs from that soundtrack. I agree, and they didn't utilize it. Yeah, and that kind of like, but Ludwig Göransson, the guy that produced Redbone, he does a lot of Childish Gambino production. I think he scored it. Okay, that's the person who scored it. They used a lot of that. Okay, I'm like, y'all should just use Kendrick shit. Like honestly. Come on. I mean, maybe they want to hear that rapidy rap the whole time. Oh, half of it wasn't even rapidy rap. They got songs from SZA on it, Georgia Smith. Yeah, I'm just saying. The Weeknd, they used the song with The Weeknd, of course, because, you know. They use all the stars, too, at the end. All the stars at the end. That's what I'm saying. And apparently, we're going to call it an Easter egg. You know how you say at the end of Marvel movies, and there's always something. They played the video at the end. Oh, the All the Stars video. I'm not standing to watch the damn video. I could watch that shit at home. Next time I go see it, I might, because I would like to see that video on the big screen. I like the video. Somebody said that was the blackest video I ever seen. And I was like, have you ever seen the Godzilla's Going video? First of all, that was the blackest shit I ever seen. The Godzilla's Going video was my introduction to woke shit. Yeah. Yeah. So, but they probably didn't. You have to understand that these niggas that we talking to online. I think it was someone older that said it. I don't remember who said it. But I think it was someone older that said it. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll let y'all know. I think it was Crystal. From the read. Oh, Crystal. I think it might have been Crystal. Crystal, I love you. But no, that's not the blackest video I've ever seen. I mean, I still didn't watch it yet, so. That. I just didn't like the fact that they didn't use the soundtrack that much. They used like 2 songs. And I was like, let's go back and just rescore it. But those were my 2 biggest qualms from the movie. Other than that, yes, I would absolutely go see the movie again. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to that. I'm glad that we have something that we all agree on. Also, 2 more things. Stop comparing this to Birth of a Nation. Oh, yeah. Stop doing that. I wish people on the internet would stop doing that. First of all, the guy who directed Birth of a Nation, didn't he have like a rape charge or something that was dropped, but then something else happened with it? And I think that's why most people were on the fence of That's besides all that. That's why a lot of people boycotted it. And we're just tired. Like, if you didn't pay attention to the Nat Turner story in elementary school, you missed out. Right. Go back. Do your Googles. Like, even if the movie was amazing, we're tired of seeing the same stuff. The same shit. How come everyone's always a slave? How come everyone's always a drug dealer? How come everyone's always a drug addict? How come everyone's always a rapper? Yeah, we just see something different and we're excited about it. So stop ruining it. Right. Stop that. I'm like, if you want to go watch Birth of a Nation, go watch fucking Birth of a Nation. Right. Don't do it. Like, everyone was anticipating this film because most people like superheroes. Okay. And it's something different. Leave people the fuck alone. Right. Also, can we stop referring to dashikis as cosplay? Yeah, that's a thing. Please and thank you. Because that's going to be offensive to someone, and that's not cosplay. It's not the same thing as, I got a whole bunch of Harry Potter gear. Right. From somewhere, and I got my wand and my lightning bolt and all that stuff. Right. Or whatever other movie I like. Or whatever show y'all like. Game of Thrones, all that bullshit. If you came through with a Black Panther costume, yeah, that's cosplay. If you came through dressed like one of the characters from Black Panther and you read the comic books, yes, that's cosplay. Right. If you're wearing a dashiki to the movie theater, that's not cosplay. That's wearing a dashiki. Right. People actually wear these because they wear them. So, no. Let's stop that there. Right. And that's it. for me, not for that brief rant, but that's not it for me talking about Black Panther. So, I mean, it is what it is. Do you have anything else to add?
No. I mean, I loved it. It was great. I said my palms. I'm happy we have something.
Yo, if you haven't seen Black Panther, please go see it. It's a dope film.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it in my LeVar Burton voice.
You stupid.
Shout out to LeVar Burton. He was also in Roots.
Which was also long. Give me a longer Black Panther, please.
Like I said, they're going to do more
you.
movies. That if we would have just had one long movie about Black Panther, we wouldn't have the ability. They would just have to continue on the story rather than be able to tell black stories and have those have sequels and stuff like that. So,
word up. So, if we have anything else to give you, we'll give it to you on the next episode of Broke Culture. Please stay tuned. We love you guys. If you listen, follow me on Instagram at _incomparable_KD. You can also follow me on Twitter, because I do have a Twitter. It's _incomparable_KD. Where you at?
I'm just on Instagram because I'm trash at social media. It's at I Heart Hood Rats.
The greatest.
IHEARTHOODS.
Yeah.
Nothing hard, I Heart Hood Rats.
And we're going to see you in the next episode. Also, we have playlists connected to each episode. So, we got the Young, Gifted, and Black playlist connected to this
Young, Gifted, and Black
episode. So, feel free to listen to that on Spotify. I'm thinking about moving it to Apple Music still, or keeping it on both platforms. If I was subscribing to Tidal, I would do it, but Tidal's kind of expensive. Cove cut the check.
Nah, stupid.
But thank y'all for listening.
Bye.